Okay, let's look at these crazy amount of LDs. The man did say he was saving for a year. That is a extra. I'm way too lazy to do the math because I'm still jet lagged and I don't give a shit. Divided by 50 is 122 plus a 452, a 574 LDs. Damn, that's a lot. And we did already do like 20 on the all attribute scroll, so that's another 20. And then we also did 185 on the 11-year scroll, so that's what is that, like divided by 7 is another 26. So we're looking at like 610 LD session on this. That's insane. I would recommend no SP up. These units, they're cool, but they're not really OP. Kind of. Let's see what we can get. I'm expecting 2 LD5s, minimum. But then again, that is Zomtos. That is Zomtos for you right there. LD4s that we might like to see, Dovas, Mirenes. But that's about it. The man does like himself some Siege, so some Siege LDs would be nice. I actually have no clue what LDs you already have. Hopefully not a duper. The rest of the LD are juice, or just as insane. They're okay. They're okay. I would say Dark One seems pretty cool for nuking. Light One seems like a weird Neftis without an... or Neftis that's more support based without a lead. It's kind of what I would give those in. Okay, to be honest, I don't give a shit if we get like legit 5 lightnings in all of those scrolls right now, as long as they're 5 purple lightnings. Like all of these lightnings, they don't really matter. Like LD4s, no one cares. All of them are HOH anyways. Like it's to the point, might as well just do a LD4 choice event, because most of us have nearly every unit already anyways, except for that 1 or 2. Twitch ad will be gone, no worries. Session is gonna be long enough. Give me some of damn good stuff. All it takes is 1 scroll. Also, as always, LD sessions hit or misses. Absolute hits or absolute misses, and nothing in between. If you get some good LD5s, always good. If you get some bad LD5s, you get nothing, really bad. What's up, Sarah? How you doing? I still really wish they had like a soft pity in this game, that if you get a super dry streak, that you get a little bit of better odds in the next scrolls. Yeah, LD sessions can be painful or amazing, absolutely. Okay, give me some of them good stuff. Look on summons, thank you. Instant Noodle, congrats on rank 1 in Special League. Hope you can keep it up, man. What kind of playstyle are you doing? Kind of bad. Oh, we fixed the Samurai value together. 3 LD5s. I'm sitting at 4 LD5s myself this year, which is a good bit less than last year. That's why I started the LD count. It's your summons? No, not my summons. These are the summons for Realm. My summons will be done after this. You think it's worth to ruin Leona for Special League? Leona kinda ass, not gonna lie. Bethany could be used in Siege. I haven't used my Bethany's in ages in Siege, to be honest. I've ended the... wait... Cis-row meta? What the hell is a cis-row meta? Purple's on? Yes, purple is on. We don't care about no yellow lightnings. We just want purple lightnings on these purple scrolls. What a Harpoo. What a Harpoo is a thing? I don't even know what the fuck that unit does, except for there's one. Cyborg. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, give me something good. This one weird. This one weird, right? This one... This one hella weird. Hey, Obama, you came at the good moment. You're slightly late, but you came at the good moment. This one hella weird, though. It is an interesting unit. It's not my account though, by the way, for the people that just joined in on a WoW stream. We're doing 610 LDs for Realm right now. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Good light tank, that's for sure. Plus has some ideas of being buffed in the future, so I can see this being pretty potential. But yeah, look at the amount of LDs we still have left. I'm expecting at least one more, probably two. That's why you weren't screaming, it wasn't your account. Hey, always more hype for your own account, man, you know that shit. Well, we popped the first net 5 pretty fast, though. The man was saving for a year, so it's the account of Realm. Also because you weren't on the plane. Actually, I tried to do some summons again in the Lucky Hotel. Actually, I was not in the actual Lucky Hotel. I was in a different version of the Lucky Hotel. But this became the Lucky Rune Hotel. And I'll showcase you the rune later. I got an insane rune. Absolutely fucking insane. I did post it on Instagram for the people that follow me on Instagram. Swift? No. It was Will. I remember that you pulled Eleanor on the plane. Yeah, you were sitting like right beside me. I'm like, Scribble, look at this one. 30 speed? Yes. Too bad that the rune... Well, let me just like... I'm not gonna cockbuck you. Let me just... I still have my own account up in here. This and this. Let me showcase you the rune. I can make the argument, too bad it's crit damage. That is the only part that I'm like, too bad crit damage, because at this kind of speed, most of the time you don't, or yeah, this kind of crit damage, you don't really need that kind of speed. But yeah, 36 fucking speed. Also, first fucking try. It took me 4 years. 4 fucking years to get my first one, 2+6 on Will. I get this one, day later, fucking +6. Man, if this was crit rate, like, hear me out on this one, Wykas. If this was crit rate, it would have fit on every unit in game. Now it is crit damage. The subsection of units that can use crit damage is a lot lower. You stop listening? Why? Because you never listen in the first place, huh? But yeah, this one is absolutely insane. It's rocking on the Asher right now. Kind of makes Asher a little bit awkward for not enough crit rate, but it makes him fast. Really fucking fast. Jack Rune? Yeah, give me a Jack. I wouldn't mind. Chandra? Chandra could work. Yeah, but that's what I mentioned. Like, if this was crit rate, the list of units where it could go on, it's like all the way down. So freaking many. Whereas crit damage, you can name like 5 or 6 that make it really good. And outside of that, that's it. First 30 base, yeah. Water Siri rune? Yeah, that's the thing. Like, how often am I gonna use fucking Water Siri? Like, that's just the kind of thing, man. But yeah, the rune is absolutely crazy. I'll take these. I don't mind. I do not mind. It makes my unit fast. It win 31 shit rune. It started at +7. You know what I'm talking about? Fucking shit game. Never gave me anything. Oh, wait. But yeah, this is the first 30. I had a lot of units on, or I have a lot of 34s, but this is my first 35+. And it immediately was 36. Which is insane. Same as this hound. Okay, this hound is not that insane. This one is. Okay, it's not. Should have sent someone to China to steal your phone. I was with a lot of Chinese people over there from the game. Are you in 240 Will gang right now? No, not Swift Will, no. T-Bunnies. But yeah, the Chinese event was really fun. Your family's from Shenzhen? Really? Shenzhen was nice. It's pretty warm there, though. Freaking December shit was still warm as fuck. Did your Kabila get faster? So I got +2 speed on my fastest Swift Will set. Or no, my fastest Swift Broken is +2 speed. My fastest Swift Will is +3 speed or +4 speed. Now living in Shenzhen, retiring right now. Nice. I did not summon on my account just yet, no. So 245 Kabila got you. Kabila right on that spot. But yeah, my Kabila is pretty fast right now, I can tell you that much. Same for the Escher, it's pretty fast. Because I kind of forced in that rune on the Escher, even though the Escher is sitting at like 68 crit rate, I'm like, fuck it. This makes my Escher like 3 speeds or 4 speed faster than it used to be. Some pull Sylvia back to back. That's insane, pulling the same LD5 back to back, that's just weird. Well, I do know about this story about this, I think it was Thai streamer that pulled 5 Jaras out of 7 LD5s. And that was before you could feed dupes into anything useful. 5 fucking Jaras! Like, I thought it was 7, but... like 7 units and the 5 Jaras. But what the fuck, man? What the hell is that? Yeah, how's that possible? Six out of 7 were Jaras. That's pretty much as big a chance as you actually winning that lottery you did not participate in that you got emails from. Like, that's pretty much the odds we're talking about at that point. 7 was a Bella. That's even also ass. Fuck. Still got a 420 left. Chroma Trinity back to back. Also, the odds back then to get a dupe was a lot higher than it is right now. That is kind of true, but then again, 5 or 6 dupes, just insane numbers. Did you plus 12 that rune? I insta plus 12 the rune, yeah. I have that rune on my Instagram. I'm not sure if I have... No, I don't have that shit. But I think it's linked down below. It's on my Instagram that you see like plus 23 on the rune. Because it started 7. Could have been it could have been a 37 rune. Ah. Shit game, never gives you anything. And now she maybe has 12 Jaras. That was 3 years ago. True, true. Yeah, that was SWC 2022 where she showed that, yeah. So in fact, this, on paper, this session should be 2 to 3 LDs. Yep. Wasn't it also one of like the big whales who pulled like 4 Veronicas on like the 2 months after release of Veronica or some stupid shit? Don't remember who that was. Maybe Kalen Bao himself or so. These guys spend stupid amounts anyways. Full light Horings. Yeah, I've seen that one as well. 4 light Horings. Like, how the hell do you even get that many scrolls? There's a counter summoning on right now on the Counter Realm. It's been a while since the last LD5. Got ourselves that... What's her name? Christina or so? Oh, Centaur Knight. Dark was actually new. You know someone who pulled like 4 Light Ninas? Wait, really? Light Nina right now is so good, by the way. What the actual fuck? I was playing a Light Nina account. If you put branding on units, Light Nina kills from half HP. And it's fucking AoE. What the actual fuck? Light Aya still ass. Sorry. But Light Nina, she's so good. Light Nina is like a Maximilian, but stronger. Legit. I think she's now called Sasha or something. Yeah, Dark one is still ass, but the Light one... I was playing that account, man. I had to strip 1 or 2 units, vent on AoE, everything half HP, Light Nina S3, everything that was half HP. What? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Maxi, that doesn't need Death Break. Yeah, pretty much. Maxi Monkey Dark Nina, yep. Well, I kind of like it with Van Han or with Lamila because the branding enables her damage to become fucking insane. So therefore the Van Han also really eats into her playstyle. As a gargoyle. Come on, give me some of the Gucci stuff. We did about close to 300 or like 270 LDs right now, so we're on average rate for 1 LD. Should definitely be looking at a second one. Light Tanjiro with her. Light Tanjiro will be really nice as well, yeah. Juice me up with some more. Not these, we want purple ones. For channel 6969, no, he wanted me to summon in 101. Then I remain in the 101er. They added a lot of AoE multi-brands at the moment. True, true. Yeah, before it was like the Bay is the only AoE brander in game. Now everything and its mom is an AoE brander. Is global? Yep. Rune. Oh, wait, he wanted Dark Siri. And it's new. Not bad, not bad. Not actually bad. I still don't have that unit, by the way. It's the only light and dark unit that I'm missing outside of the Centaurs right now. I did not get neither of the 2 Centaurs. J-Mac, how many scrolls do you have? You mostly have like insane sessions as well, right? You tend to save a lot. Centaurs are HOH bait. True, they're both not really good. 1000 LDs, 1511 years, or 1100 SWC. Okay, those are good numbers. Those are good numbers. New unit. Not so new unit. Back-to-back lightning. For useless shit. Okay, now back-to-back purple lightning. J-Mac just saves its Seiishizo. With your luck, you get one. That's true. I feel like that's saving an insane amount. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. Like, if you're on a good lucky streak, it's good. But if you're on a bad lucky streak, it's better to spread it out. That's how I feel like. Will we get Jaras this time? Yeah. J-Mac, you deserve 6 Jaras. You deserve 6 Jaras right there. Come on, boys. We're over the LD rate already on this account. Which is the one. Insta-summon, I expect none. I prefer to insta-summon as well. But since I'm content creating, I'm also doing sometimes some sessions, but... Sessions are always good hit or miss. Man, it's been a while since the last LD5. Give me some good stuff. We're definitely not gonna end with just 1 LD. Is there anyone that actually uses the Light Arc Master, and if so, in what team? Or not Arc Master, what's it called? Arcane Master. Arcane Weapon. It's not a Master. Too many random names. Oh, we got the Light Arcane Weapon. Yeah, whoops. Wrong buttons. It's just a Dark Tank? Yeah, kind of, right? But there's a lot of good LD lights that are good Dark Tanks. Talking about Jessica, talking about a Chroma, talking about Seimei. Thing that stalls you in Arena, don't know even what it does. Yeah, it's kind of hard to kill, because every time you deal damage and it has low bar, you deal no damage or so. Oh, we actually got both Centaur Knights on this. We're kicking off some new LD4s though, at least we have that part. Gloria's alive. This is arcane crap. Yeah, that was the one we just pulled. We did get some new 4s at least, but we want some more 5s. Did you have a most wanted lists? Yeah, I just named a few earlier on. But mostly like trying to get families together, such as a Tian Lang Force Miying, Lucifer's Beelzebub. Finally, a streamer that uses keybinds. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna be like clicking back and forth. Hell no, I'm too lazy for that shit. I press escape. What about Dark Megumi for right now? I'm not the biggest fan of Dark Megumi. Never been. I've seen some people use it to good extent. For example, Les really likes the unit. I think he got one of the fastest set on it. Timmy! That's the Huare. We also got the Duke already, which is the... Paul. If it was J-Mac, he would go easily 12. I doubt that. I doubt that. What's a special offer from the app gallery? You can read all about that at the campaign page. But they have a lot of cheap packs this time around. Or ways to make packs cheap. Let's call it that way. I'm feeling at least 2 LD5s in the last 200. Start quite usable. Collecting dust. How many of these did you start off with? On this account, like 610. 250 dry, yep. What's your take on the Dark Torpedo? You got him recently. Not too big a fan, but can be used here and there, I guess. Also have 400 all attribute scrolls. Jeez. Did you summon your account yet? Nope, we're gonna be going summoning my account after this one. I don't have as many LDs, but I have a lot more mysticals and those kind of things. Pulled Alexandra yesterday. Alexandra's just a light tank thing, I guess. Sometimes good in RTA, but it's very rarely these days. You want to line up for Christmas? Is it more summons? I can do more summons after my account, and then more people want me to summon for them. Sure thing. This is an 87% chance to get LDs with these amount of scrolls. How many so far? We only have 1 thus far. Light Devil Maiden. Light Devil Maiden is not that bad, I would say. It's definitely not one of the worst LDs. Sure, she's not crazy good, but definitely not one of the worst. Worst is Salah. I've seen some Salah defenses also. I would not classify Salah as worst. It's pretty bad though, but would not classify it as worst. You still have the light pure vanilla cookie in game. That one's really ass. Light Aya is also really ass. Dark Nina, really ass. Light Draken, shit. Yeah, not a big fan of him neither. I got both Pudding Princesses. Yeah, those kind of suck. Yeah, we're going into the next one. Man, I would feel bad if we only pull 1 LD5 in 610. He deserves at least 1 more LD5. We were asking for purple lightnings, not normal lightnings. Normally I have better RNG for other players. Okay, lightning rate is good though, but we don't care. Give me LD5 rate. Well, we still have a good bit of scrolls. 118, can easily pull 2 on that. All it takes is 1 lightning. Exactly. All it takes is 1 scroll. That's the hit or miss part about the whole LD thing. All it takes is one scroll. What was the first? We got the water... or no, not water. Haha, we're summoning all these. Light Arcane Web. Which... it's not bad, but also not crazy good, I would say. But has potential for being buffed. But I'm not sure in which way you would buff it that it actually becomes really good. Again, back-to-back normal lightning. Now, how about back-to-back purple lightning? Drop me some of those. You think the collab hits before next balance patch? Next balance patch should be end of January. I expect collab mid-January, maybe? If they do it same timing. Well, actually, didn't they do the collab like very early in January? Like 1st or 2nd of January this year? Not sure if they're gonna be that early this time around. Man, Tian Lang? I would happily summon a Tian Lang for this man. Give this man a Tian Lang. That's an Alpha Ranger. How do we get so many back-to-back net 4s? But we can't fucking for the life of it summon LD5s? I think collab early January would make sense. Yeah, I'm not sure for the sequence of updates. Do we have an update this week or next week? I think there's a small update this week, right? And then maybe 2 weeks later, so the early January one. Pokemon collab? Who knows, who knows? 63% of 1 LD5 plus in 610. Oh, we want to be having 2. Y'all hear collab is going to be Dragon Ball Z or Hunter x Hunter? We wish. Those would be dope-ass collabs. Rune event advice? Yes. Either make slot 2s or make re-up targets. Anything else is bait. Hunter x Hunter? Yeah, what's the dude's name? I forgot the dude's name from Hunter x Hunter. That also is like Lucian style. Should be Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry would be hella dope. Final Fantasy 7. Hisoka, yeah, Hisoka. He's badass. He hella badass. If they add in a Hunter x Hunter collab, better add in Hisoka. And don't make him shit like fucking Sukuna. I still expected Sukuna to be good for the Temple of Chaos. But they didn't. Yes, sir! Number 2, at least. Finally, give me something good, G! Since the man is Siege player... I'm not too sure. But not that bad. At least we got 2. At least we got 2. I'm happy we got 2. Give the man back-to-back at 34 scrolls. Once I would go hard with my new room, by the way. 36 crit damage on the 4. Once I would like that shit. Triton way better, sadly. Yeah, you kind of need a Haunt to make Woundsa really interesting, I would say. I wouldn't be against the Woundsa buff. Because of Triton being pretty decent right now. I think Woundsa is really elevated by having multiple Elysia. Otherwise, not the craze, but the man a Siege player, so because of that, if he was more an Arena/RTA player, I would say Woundsa definitely cool, but since the man is Siege player, Woundsa is a little bit less interesting. But still good unit though, still good unit. Plus, we at least pull 2. Woundsa has 3 and ignore passives. I would like that. I would like that. All Megami freaking enjoyers would hate that. And I'm cool with that. Same for like more and shit. Yeah, I would actually like that. That's 3 Woundsa, ignore all passives. Okay, well, we made it to 2. Made it to 2. And a whole bunch of new-ish units as well. Where the hell is your freaking storage thing? Oh, it's right next to it. Oh. So we did get a few new units. We got a new dupe one of this. This one, a new dupe. These 2 on the LDs. And we also pulled some, which is going to be a little bit hard to find on LD4s, which were new. This one was new that we pulled. And on dark ones, you did actually get these. Yeah, these were all the new ones on dark. So, for year of saving, maybe not the exact LDs that you would have liked to see, but definitely I would say not a bad session. The two of those. I do expect her to get a buff. You were specific asking for this one, so that's nice. These two, you might have the other two versions. We also picked up those two. I feel like that the Centaur Knight, especially light, could get a buff because the S... like, oh, you ignore defense. Cool. The fucking fire one does that always. Like, what the fuck is even that? What the hell is even that? But yeah, I could definitely see this thing being an interesting one for AD. If I had this one, I would definitely put it on AD. Okay, done with all of these. Let's see if Legendary Scam is a scam. Legendary Scam. Legendary Scrolls, whatever. Do you have a Woundsa? No, Woundsa would actually fit my account pretty well. Man, Legendary Scrolls. I keep saying it, man. Do you remember back in the days you had like $100 thing for just one of these? That's some insane numbers, man. That is expensive as hell. You get absolutely jack shite on them. Plus 1 LD. Ah, okay. Feel like the 1 LD is almost more worth it. No, also not really. How do you stack up against Cabrera's Rune Wish? Oh, Rune Wise. He has way better Swifts than I do for sure. Like, didn't his last video showcase like a 239 on the 106 base? Cannot do that shit. After getting Gojo, no need for Han. No, I would not be that. Han would be nice and all, but I would not really be crazy about a Han, to be honest. Oop, LD5er, LD5er, let's go. Yep, yep. Hey, I can't, man. I can't. We were just talking about this fucker. We were just talking about this fucker, brother. What? Is this yours? Yeah, my account, my account. No, just joking, on my account. Anytime you mention an LD5, it's... Well, that's also the thing. Some people were saying that I did mention the Gojo and I pulled the Gojo right away. But I mentioned getting a Gojo like probably for half a year on every scroll I did. So anytime that I would have gotten a Gojo, I would have probably mentioned it. So that's kind of a one-in-one translation as well. But it's kind of funny on this one. Wow, we don't even care. Give me a dupe. Ow. We got the only thing that's not a dupe. Loki, I would keep multiple of these because of siege defense. If you want to do multiple siege defense at least. Whose account is this? It's the account of Chroma. Let's make sure that I'm still farming on my main. Or was it the Triss? I thought it was the Jennifer. If it's the Triss... No, actually, you're right. It is the Triss. Then it's just feed. Oh, wait. New frigate. Oh, that's a something. If you ever want to do the Tower Spires thing on Dark, frigate is your friend. Okay, then. Do you also want to pop this scroll? Oh, wait, it's an SWC scroll. I thought for a second it was the other one. There's nothing in here which you already have, right? No, I don't think so. Lucifer, Gianna, Nefties, Ragdoller. Makes sense. Not too sure about the Lima pick, though, but that ain't a Lima. That is Chakram Dancer. He's cheating, he got a 6-star. Hey, do you actually have these? You have plenty of those. Wait, these. Wait, did we pull 2 of you? I don't know. We got a few new units, though. This one was new, that one was new. Apparently this one is a new. Ah, you pulled that one already before. Okay, fair. Do you want to keep Lou as a siege dupe? It is one of those, it's not bad for siege dupe with the Hey Gang style, but... yeah, I would have personally not kept it as well. Just one is fine. Go through the shop, zoop, a little bit more, once again, a little bit more. Good bit of LDs, good bit of LDs. Oh, we also still have this one. That's just a few mystical scrolls, right? Ah, no, it was just the last few claim. Hypno Meow. You summoned the Light Justice. Thoughts? I think it's not bad, but I'm also not really sure how to place that in just yet. I did do a video on it, but congrats on the pull. Feels like kind of a Nefties without a speed lead, but then has more sustain in the S2. Okay, Centaur Knight, it's new. Let's talk about Laura for a couple of seconds. We're not going to be talking about Laura. I want Laura on my account. What do you mean? Is it man a Lucifer? Or a Gianna? Or a Nefties? I don't care about those. You can have a Nefties. Nefties pair that with the Wunsa. No Nefties. Good bit of lightning rate though. I would say overall my lightning rate in the last few sessions I've done has been pretty high. Both for net 5s in normal scrolls, but also in LD4s. Hey, Horus. No one cares about Horus. Imagine pulling Laura right now would be a pattern. That would be kind of something. Hunters ain't listening like that. They're sleeping. It's freaking 5 AM in Korea. At least I think it's 5 AM. Maybe it's 6 AM. Well, we did already pick up the LD5er. Wouldn't mind to go for a double LD5er. Be funny. Think people codes accounts to certain summons? No, I'm pretty sure it's not. I would be very surprised if that's the case. Well, and suddenly we got 0 lightning whatsoever. Did we just do like 50 without lightning? Yeah. Another Pissin Master. What's the LD5? We got a wounds on this account. Oh, wait, we still have more. Did not even notice those. Okay, all these scrolls were kind of ass. Our attribute was the savior. Jambi also got a new LD. Yeah, I just saw that he got a Nikki. Okay, I guess summoning with chill music is the way to go. Hey, Dova, that's new. That's actually kind of badass. You never had a Dova yet. Steel Commander. First Dova is definitely nice. I don't even know what the... Oh, is that a Snorlax? I guess it is. Where is your little thingy? It's right over there. This one is pretty dope. That one pretty dope. This one was also summoned from the session over here. Plus a little Dova and Tower Knight. Well, definitely the Woundsaw. Woundsaw makes it worth. Do you have any cool pair on the Woundsaws actually? Ooh, you have a Maximilian. Maximilian makes Woundsaw already a lot more interesting.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.